In the time it takes for you to drink a detox tea, I'd like to share with you the specific system that I've used with weight loss clients so that they can lose the fat they hate by eating the foods they love. They didn't do loads of cardio, they didn't have to follow ridiculous rules about when to eat, no food was off limits, no food was sinful, they could go out for meals with friends and not feel guilty, but more importantly, they never felt like they were dieting. If you watch to the end of this video, I'll show you how this is possible, how you can plan for the weekends and social events without ruining your diet, how you can easily work out what calories you need to be eating to lose body fat, how to build your diet around your lifestyle with meals that fit your schedule, how to get back on track quickly if you have a diet wobble and eat too much. Warning though, this won't be what you've been taught under the diet, it will look too easy. I've had clients tell me that they think it should be more painful to diet. They can't believe that it really can be this easy to lose fat. My name's Tom Blackman, I'm a performance nutritionist and the author of Target Lean. In over 10 years of working with clients for fat loss, I've seen a growing trend in why people fail on their diets. In fact, around 95% of people will fail a new diet when they start. That's an insane level of failure. I've failed on diets myself. I used to compete in bodybuilding, and sometimes the diet was so limited that I'd crash out hard. One time I stole all my daughter's Easter eggs. I sat in a room and ate them all. I couldn't stop myself, I was possessed and hungry for nice things, and it was 2 weeks before a national qualifier. Afterwards I felt really guilty. I'd not only stolen chocolate from an 8-year-old, I also felt that my hard work was destroyed, and I felt like ditching the diet there and then. I didn't know, I went right back to the horrible diet, smashed through cardio for 2 hours a day, and 2 weeks later I won my show. I learned a few things from that experience though. Number one, that one bad day on your diet won't destroy your efforts. Number two, that I really needed to find another way of dieting. And number three, that Easter eggs are incredibly expensive. My experience was extreme and isolated, or so I thought. The more I worked with fat loss clients, the more I was seeing this type of restrict and binge cycle come up in their lifestyle. They go on a diet, try to stick to it as long as possible, they break, and then crash out with a huge binge, which sometimes lasted for days. Most of them didn't get back on the diet as it was too hard to follow. They were miserable, eating foods that they didn't like, not eating enough to fill them up, and they were constantly hungry. They were craving foods they liked, but the diet had declared them off limits, and once they'd escaped from that diet prison, they were not going to go back. At that point, they preferred to be overweight rather than unhappy, and a few weeks later the diet was forgotten. They were still unhappy, but now it was due to their weight. So they would go back to the diet, back to prison, and then the cycle repeats. And this is what I call the ultimate problem. It's composed of confusion, prison, and frustration. And why are people confused? Well, nutrition is a complex subject. Most people don't understand it. They don't know what calories are or how much they need to eat, what they can eat, when they can eat. So they are easily misled, easily missold to by people promising to help them lose fat with the latest new gimmick. And this leads them to a diet prison. A diet plan they follow with rules, regulations, restrictions, and hardship. The diet prison is very much like a real prison. You hate being in it, you don't like that your freedom is restricted, but you stay there in the hope that you'll be changed, so that when you are released, you have the body that you want. What really happens is that you stick it out for as long as you can, then you break out because you can't take it anymore, and you go on a binge of all your favourite foods, and then once you're out, you can't face going back in, which leads to a frustration. You are now free and able to do your own thing, but at a price. You've gained all the weight back again, and you feel that you've wasted all that time and have nothing to show for it, and you might even be more overweight than before. Worse still, you are still confused. The prison didn't educate you, just punished you, and now you're back to where you started. Does this sound familiar? It's a story I hear from every new client I work with. There is a huge misconception about diets. People think that to lose body fat, they should suffer, they can't eat foods that they like, they must do loads of cardio, they have to eat little and often, and they must eat breakfast. They can't eat carbs, which means that most people who diet cut out all the foods that they like, do a load of extra exercise, are hungry all the time, feel like crap a lot of the time, and hate themselves for being fat. They don't go out for food with friends, or if they do eat out, they hate it because they can't eat the foods they like, only the diet food. So no wonder 95% of people jack it in. It's a horrible existence. The reality of fat loss is the only thing you need to worry about is calories. In the last few years, we've seen so many new and weird diets. Keto diet, vegan diet for fat loss, carnivore, paleo, Cambridge, juice diets, herb diet thing, banana diet, potato diet, and all those commercial weight loss groups that weigh you in every week to make you feel guilty. What do all these have in common though? Well, they try and create a calorie deficit. They restrict calories in some way, be it by eliminating food groups, making certain foods sinful or bad, traffic light systems, shakes, or some magic supplements to curb your appetite. It's all an elaborate way to make you eat less, by rolling it up and packaging it in a product that get you to buy it, by promising the end result, which is weight loss. However, they don't mention that it'll be hell on earth to get there. These diets are all prisons. They restrict your freedom in some way. The worst bit is, it's totally unsustainable. You will not be able to do it forever, so eventually you will break, binge, and gain the weight back again, and feel frustrated. And the diet programs are more than happy to have you back for another 6 weeks. But you are still confused about nutrition. It's a proven fact that fat loss is reliant on calories. To lose body fat, you need to eat less than what you burn off. Anyone who tells you different is a muppet. Hold on though, if it's as simple as eating less than what you burn off, why don't more people do it? Because most people are in a prison when they try this, and if you want to be a big fat loser, you need to find a diet that you can follow for life, not 6 weeks. So you can always eat the foods that you like within your calorie limits. If you do this consistently, then you'll achieve fat loss without even feeling like you are dieting. This is the end goal, to be eating foods that you like to lose the fat that you hate. I call this the complete solution. Clarity, choice, consistency. When you have clarity, you know what to eat, when to eat it, how much exercise to do, when to take a break and treat yourself, how to plan for weekends, how to eat out without ruining your diet, and how to enjoy food again every single day. This helps develop freedom of choice. You do all this again and again and again, you start to see the weight drop, you keep doing it, you feel your clothes getting looser, before you know it, you've shed a stone. But it didn't even feel like hard work, and why not? My name is Tom Blackman, I'm a performance nutritionist and the author of Target Lean, and the owner of BKM Nutrition. For the last 10 years, I've been teaching people to lose body fat they hate by eating foods that they like. I've done hundreds of diets myself as a competitive bodybuilder, and I know the hardship of extreme dieting. And this is why I work with clients so that they never have to know that feeling again. I created the calorie system. It teaches people who want to lose fat how to go from confusion, prison and frustration to clarity, choice and consistency. Now, if you're multitasking right now, then come back to me because this is important. The calorie system is composed of 7 steps. If you adopt these 7 steps, you will be able to master your diet. Lose the body fat you hate by eating foods that you love, and you won't even feel like you're dieting. Does that sound good? Okay, let's get into it. So the first and most important, you must calculate your calories for fat loss. You can do this on my calorie calculator. The link will be at the end of this video. You allocate those calories over meal blocks that fit your lifestyle. Decide how many meals and snacks fit your day, then divide the calories into those blocks. Key point here is it makes no difference to fat loss how many meals you eat in a day. If you are in a calorie deficit by the end of the day, you will lose body fat. Then you list the foods that you like to eat, organise those foods into your meal blocks, and if you can do this, then you'll have a diet that fits your lifestyle, composed of foods that you like. Supporting this diet though, you'll need some routine and habit improvements so that you don't undo your diet with self-sabotage and crazy behaviour. Then you'll need to increase your activity. Most people are inherently lazy. They don't move around a lot, although they might think that they do. And there are several ways to increase activity that are not time-consuming or stressful. Then once you've done all that, you need to set aside time each week to evaluate and adjust. See what has worked and do more of it. See what hasn't and ask why. Then change your routines and habits to get better results. This system has helped transform hundreds of people's lives. The first part of that process is to have an eating plan that allows them to eat the foods they like while maintaining a calorie deficit. And this is where the Lean Body Eating Plan comes in. You'll get an eating plan that exactly matches your calorie needs for fat loss. A list of over 100 common foods to choose from, all with specific amounts to eat for each meal. A choice to have 2, 3 or 4 meals a day plus your snacks. A guide to how to tailor the diet around your lifestyle. And you'll learn to add all your favourite foods that are not on the list into your plan easily. I'll show you how to plan for weekend events or meals out without ruining your diet. You'll know exactly how to recover if you accidentally overeat. You'll gain immediate confidence in knowing that you are eating the right way to lose fat. There's help in our online group if you get stuck. You'll have freedom of choice of what and when you eat. The colour coding and sinful foods will be a thing of the past. Food is food. You can have anything if you factor it into your calories, and I'll give you a clear and concise details of your target calories and macros, so you develop a new knowledge and confidence in planning your nutrition. That's not all you get though. I'll give you my professional guide to use MyFitnessPal correctly for fat loss. You'll get a recipe book with 30 delicious calorie counted recipes, a smoothie recipe book with 30 high protein and other yummy drinks in. I'll help you know more about food labels and types of food with my Guide to Calories mini book. Finally, I'll give you my eating out guide to help you stick to your plan in popular restaurants. As a special bonus, you're going to get a month's access to my private webinar group. This is normally for my private VIP clients, but I'm opening up to you for 1 month. You'll get detailed help with any problems. All you have to do is join one of the troubleshooting webinars live. Now, why am I doing this? I want to help over 100,000 people to improve their lives through nutrition. I truly believe that great nutrition can transform your quality of life. I've seen my clients' lives completely change after adopting the calorie system as their foundation, and I want to bring that happiness to more people more quickly. My methods work, but don't just take my word for it. Craig completely transformed his life using my methods. Harry used my methods to enjoy life by eating foods he liked and lose fat. And Gemma ditched endless cardio and zero carb dieting to look incredible. These are just a few of the hundreds of clients I've helped. In fact, I'm so confident that this plan will work for you that I'll give you a 14-day money-back guarantee. If after 14 days you don't feel like it's the easiest diet you've ever done, if you didn't find the calorie or eating out guides helpful, if you hated all the 30 recipes and 30 smoothies, if you got no benefit from the online support group, then I'll absolutely refund your money. Click below to get your own personalised lean body eating plan for only £47. That's a £50 saving on my normal web price. You can pay using credit card or PayPal. I'll send you a quick form to fill in, which will give me the details I need to build your plan. I'll send you back the completed plan within 24 hours. And remember, this process is not automated. I check every single plan myself before it goes out. Imagine never going on a diet again. Every day you eat the foods that you like. Every day you lose a little bit more fat. You know what the right amount of food is for you. You know what to eat to maintain a leaner body. You never have to worry about eating out again, never stress about holidays making you gain weight, never have to decline an invitation to a social gathering because you're afraid of overeating. Imagine the incredible freedom of not being restricted in your food choices, knowing that you can eat anything that you like and how to add any food into your daily life. Feeling confident because you understand why you're doing things this way and what the consistency of your actions will give you. A leaner, healthier body and a greater feeling of self-confidence. Click below to get your lean body eating plan for just £47. You can pay using credit card or PayPal. Then I'll send you a quick form to fill in. I'll build your plan and then I'll send you back the completed plan within 24 hours. Remember, this is not an automated process. I will check every single plan before it goes out. And this method has helped hundreds of people to break free from the prison of restrictive eating. Within 7 days, you'll be asking yourself, why did I ever diet the old way? Within 14 days, you'll be asking me, when does it get harder? It seems a bit too easy. And within 30 days, people will be asking you, how can you be losing weight eating that? Click below to get your lean body eating plan for just £47. You can pay using credit card or PayPal. I'll send you your completed plan back within 24 hours. And remember, I check every single plan myself before it goes out. Start to see a huge change in your body and mind in just 7 days. The plan is simple to follow and you can start with the food you've already got in your fridge. There's no extra supplements to buy, just food in the right amounts. I'm Tom Blackman, author of Target Lean. My goal is to help 100,000 people transform their lives through nutrition. You can get your lean body eating plan now and start your own journey with the calorie system. Thanks for watching and have a great day. The link below is for the calorie calculator.